You have any things?
Interests?
Yeah. I can just talk. It's like whatever. Normally, if we talk, and that's something happens.
That's true.
Body rock talks.
Have I done anything? Have I done anything?
God, have I done freaking anything? Ginger!
Have I done fucking anything?
We have Ginger today.
We do, but she was in the last episode.
Yeah, but we still have Ginger. You guys, today we brought back a fan... She's gone. Today we brought back a fan favorite guest.
First guest to walk out of the podcast. Well,
dude,
walk back and not come back.
One day somebody's gonna walk out.
Someone will actually walk out?
I'm gonna fucking love it. I'm gonna love it. I, kind of want to engineer it, except that's kind of a bad person thing to do.
Yeah. Oh, so you want, someone to actually come on, and we don't tell them beforehand, hey, we want you to leave. We suck so bad that they just get up and leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would
I think it'd be funny.
That'd be beautiful.
Because you know how, sometimes...
It go really hard on TikTok.
Right? That's what I'm saying. Because you know how our clips need some help.
They blow up. I mean,
our clips would blow up.
We've been studying, what's really big right now. And what's really big in the podcast community is alpha male, fresh and fit type podcasts that just berate the women that they bring on.
Okay, so the other day, dude, I was with these chicks, right? Yeah. And I was squeezing their boobs.
Yeah, they're melons.
They're melons.
You walked into them and you went, hey, nice melons.
Hey, bro, nice melons.
Nice melons. And then their boyfriend was like, what? And then I was behind them with two watermelons.
Yeah, dude. And then I squeezed her boobs. Anyways, welcome back to the Obligatory Podcast.
Wow, that was a quick intro.
What can I say? I do it fast.
That's true. I'm hungry, Forrest.
You're hungry? What do you want to get? I feel like we just had Chipotle. I don't want that.
I want to eat Tex-Mex.
It's like summer. I want something like a summer.
Yeah, I don't want really any sushi.
Outside, maybe make it on a grill.
No chicken. I want something that'll moo at me. I want something that'll moo at me. That's what I want.
Maybe do you want like a steak?
No, that's too much.
Too much?
That's too much. That's too much money.
Would you maybe like a sandwich type thing?
You're getting warmer. I want something that's both made out of cow and also I can hold in my hand. Maybe something with a little bit of bread.
You know what, George?
Maybe some lettuce.
Let's go get some burgers.
Yes!
Before we get burgers, I feel like maybe we need to talk about them.
Yes, we need to make sure that we're on the same page as George and Forrest on terms of burgers.
Because a lot of people have a lot of different preferences about burgers.
That's true.
Right? And I'm somewhat of a burger purist.
Yes, you are. And as a food reviewer myself, I kind of have a heightened eye for burgers, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But you know what? But before we even talk about what we like on a burger or what the best burger place is, can you give me a quick crash course on where does the burger come from?
I can because I'm a burger purist, I'm kind of into this kind of thing.
Yes.
Right? I think a burger is one thing, and I think that can be very easily traced back.
Okay.
So everyone knows it's called a hamburger.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And you would assume that means it was born in the country or the place Hamburg.
Yeah. Right? That's what I would assume.
Now, this is kind of the case. It's based off of something that was big on the ports of Hamburg.
Okay.
When they would get shipments of beef and other stuff in. Mm-hmm. It was called a Hamburg steak, and it was ground or minced meat that was typically lightly smoked with some meat. It was kind of like a raw meatloaf. Kind of
Interesting.
Or a tartare, if you will.
Yeah.
And it would have eggs and onions in it. It could be lightly cooked or smoked.
Okay.
A lot of the time, served with raw egg on top. And then a little bit later, down the line, that started coming over to Americas.
Yes.
Where the hamburger immigration,
was born. Yeah.
Where the hamburger was born, and it began getting cooked. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of different stories and kind of tall tales and mythos around how the hamburger came to be, exactly where it came from. But
the burger is, dare I say, a legendary food.
It is, and it's honestly, like when people think of American food, they think of the burger. Like the burger is kind of our national food.
They think of the burger. Maybe some people will think of the hot dog, but those guys are creeps, so we don't listen to them.
Exactly. Because actually, hot dogs are worldwide. Like that's the difference between burgers and hot dogs is every country has their take on a hot dog. Like if you go anywhere, you go to like Denmark, they put their hot dogs in like big hollowed out buns and it looks like sex. Like they just like squirt a bunch of shit in there and then they put the hot dog in and it's like wrapped all the way around in bread.
They don't got that like little sliver on top that like America and like, I'm sure a lot of other countries have.
And so it's extremely like it's just like very regional for hot dogs, right? But a burger, again, it's like kind of one thing. You go anywhere in the world, you are expecting to get a cooked piece of beef with like the traditional toppings, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So this came to be at around like the 1870s.
That makes sense.
In state fairs. Most of the stories are at state fairs, basically. People want a meaty, beefy treat. Yeah. And like cooked beef is obviously big. Well, I think the 1880s were the like golden era of beef. Yeah. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I'm pretty sure. In America, there was a golden era of beef, basically, and I think it was around the late 1800s. So, like, state fairs would happen, and people would want stuff, but it was hard to just, like, sit down and eat, right? Because you have, like, a fork and whatnot, so they put it between bread.
Oh, I see. So it won't like burn your hands. Yeah. So you could like take it around the fair. You can dunk Lengthy the clown, in a tank of water while munching on some
exactly.
Beef.
And like there's different versions of the burger at that point, right? There was one story apparently where they like everyone was trying to create a unique thing, so someone like spiced it with like coffee and brown sugar. Other people were very traditional.
Interesting.
Like it had a lot of different variations at the time. Yeah. But as we move on, burgers just get more and more popular. And let's move into like around the 1920s, like 1910s.
Great era for black people.
A book called The Jungle came out.
Yes.
Do you know about this book?
I've heard about it. I've definitely heard about it.
Was basically about the meat industry. After the golden age of beef and stuff like this, there was a lot of concerning practices within the meat industry. They would pump their meat full of like chemicals and food dyes so that it would look fresh but actually be rotten. This was before like the FDA and stuff. Yeah. So this book came out and it was kind of a tell-all book about the meat industry and how things weren't chill. Yeah. And immediate change happened, right? The FDA got involved and stuff like that. But throughout all of this, White Castle was keeping up regulations. They were known for their like cleanliness and like food safety practices, basically. Which to me is crazy because when I think of White Castle, I think of like a gross burger.
Yeah, I mean, I think of like Harold and Kumar, kind of like fake plasticky, like high people food. Like I don't think of it as like the pinnacle of food safety.
No, I don't. But in the 1970s, that was a real big thing. White Castle was big. Yeah. And then the Great Depression happened in the 20s. Yeah. And that was in the 20s, right? Yeah.
It was in, it was like their 30s, like 30s kind of peeking into the 40s.
20s, yeah. Yeah. Into the 30s, the Great Depression happened, and burgers became even more popular because at this point, fast food was big, and you can get a 5-cent burger.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I wish they would bring that back. That sounds like the time to be.
Yeah, and so that was like a really big thing, right? Because you can get 5 cents for a whole meal. Like, that's a very big meal. And then after that, McDonald's became big and drive-ins became big, and the burger just has been skyrocketing since then. It's never lost a single, like, it's never lost steam, basically.
It's been on the up and up ever since the 19th.
But the thing is there's many ways that you can cook a burger. That's true. Like White Castle, for example, we already talked about them. They steam their burgers. That's true. Or some people claim that the original and most authentic burger is cooked in a vertical broiler. Interesting. So if you can imagine, you kind of put your meat in the middle. Nice. And then there's fire, like broilers on either side, and it cooks from both sides that way. And that would be cooked to about like a medium rare, and then served to you on bread and cheese, and that would be it. Like not buns, like bread.
Bread, okay.
Some people, like I think you can get that in, I want to say like St. Louis. Yeah, I think it's a St. Louis thing. And Some people say that's the original burger.
Yeah, that's like it in its like most basic components: bread, meat, maybe some cheese.
Bread, not buns, and I always think that's very interesting because then you're in like patty melt territory.
Yeah, and do you consider a patty melt to be a burger?
No, that's why we call it a patty melt and not a burger. If it was a burger, we would just call it that.
That's true, but if the original burger was made with bread, I mean, what's really the difference between a patty melt and a burger?
Food can evolve.
That's true.
Because, it came from the Hamburg steak, which, as we discussed, was basically tartare.
Yeah, and that's not a hamburger.
That's not a hamburger.
Tartare, last time I checked, not a burger.
Not a burger. So, let's just rip into it, George.
Yeah. I mean...
when we're thinking about getting burgers, like, what kind of styles are you thinking?
Well, I mean, are you asking, like, what kind of style am I most interested in? Or like, what am I looking for in a burger?
What are you looking for in a burger?
Well... Do you want me to go through like my peak burger or like
craft your ideal burger?
Okay, audience, get hungry with me for a second. Mm-hmm. You're starving.
Team hungry.
You're starving, and you don't care about what like the price of the burger or where you're going. You just like hoping for the perfect burger right in front of you.
Yeah,
this is the perfect burger.
I'm ready.
Toasted Hawaiian buns.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah. Or
so you're making
brioche.
A slider.
Brioche buns. Sorry, brioche buns.
Okay.
Toasted brioche buns. The perfect burger is toasted.
Yeah.
Meat. It's just a classic burger. A little bit salty, a little bit savory, very juicy. Cooked at medium.
Do you want it grilled?
I want it grilled.
Okay.
I want it on a grill, kind of like SpongeBob style.
Yeah,
I want it on a grill. Lettuce has to be there. Need a little bit of crunch because most people would add bacon onto their burger. And I like bacon on a burger. But if I'm looking for a second protein, 9 times out of 10, I want an egg. I
love an egg.
I want a nice sunny side egg that like when I bite into it, the yolk just starts like
gushes,
spilling out. And it's like making a mess on my hands.
Makes you think you should call her. Yeah.
I start to miss her a little bit. I'm looking at my hands. I'm like wiping them on my pants. There's no napkin inside. That's far out of the realm of possibilities at this point.
Obviously.
Tomatoes, pickles, classic. 1 tomato, 1 big tomato, and then 2 pickles. That's perfect for me. I'm a little bit on the fence on whether I'm a sesame seed kind of person or not. I don't really know what it's adding to the burger.
I think it's mostly visual effect.
Yeah, but when I see it, I'm like, this burger is gonna taste better. They put a little extra sauce into the bread, but it's not really like adding anything except maybe a little bit of texture. Maybe.
Do you want sauce on your burger?
Yeah. Well, about sauce. Forrest, I'm fucking getting there.
My bad. I'm sorry. I don't want to rush.
I had to. I'm crafting the perfect burger. I can't rush this.
That's true.
In terms of sauces, I'm a real simple guy. Mayo, mustard. No ketchup, please.
No ketchup.
Ketchup is for the fries on the side, which a good burger will always have.
Obviously.
A good burger will always have fries on the side. That is my perfect burger. It's a little bit minimal. I add a little bit of spice with the egg, but I keep it pretty. So
you're looking at a pretty standard burger.
I'm looking at a pretty standard burger.
You're not making anything crazy because there's a lot of crazy burgers out there.
I mean, I've had a lot of crazy burgers. I've had burgers with pineapple on it, with like salsa or like meat sauce. Sloppy Joes with the burger still on it, so it's like a burger with sloppy Joe on top. A real sloppy surprise.
See, it tastes good, but is that even a burger still? It's hard to say.
I mean, well, we already know that a sloppy Joe is not a burger. I mean, let's not get ridiculous.
Sloppy Joe's definitely not a burger. A burger has to be a patty.
A burger has to be a patty. But if you already have the patty on top, or you already have the burger in it, why not add some sloppy Joe on top? Does that still make it a burger?
Specialized burger.
Exactly. I mean,
it's not what you think of when you think of burger.
That's what we're talking about.
But there's a lot of different specialized burgers. Like, have you ever had a Juicy Lucy?
I have with the cheese inside.
Yeah, Juicy Lucy, fucked up to make, by the way.
Yeah.
Because you press out. It's like a meat dumpling. You press out the meat, and then you put cheese in it, and then you close it back up and cook it. I don't like it.
It's nice as like a special treat every once in a while to like try out.
It's always burns my mouth too.
You just that makes sense. The heat's but it's not something that I'm not getting the Juicy Lucy like every single time I'm looking at a burger because that's just too much. I'm not gonna eat cake every day. I like cake every once in a while.
I guess I don't even think of it. For me, it's not even like a treat. Like, if someone said, do you want a Juicy Lucy burger? 9 out of 10 times I'm saying no, especially if there's a real burger.
If there's like a standard burger?
Yeah. If there's an actual burger in front of me, there's no event in which I want a Juicy Lucy burger.
It's just something different. I like something different. Sometimes it's like, I can go with the safe option of like the burger, or I can try something new. or something that I've already tried, but something different than like all the burgers. Because I eat a lot of burgers, Forrest.
Oh, I believe you.
There are a lot of burgers around my area.
Yeah.
So I'm like eating these like regular burgers and, I'm getting different variations on it. But like sometimes I do want that cheese in the middle. And sometimes it really hits.
For me, the only variation I have is in my toppings. I want everything else to be the same. It's just maybe a different topping.
So you're not really interested in these like variation burgers? Like
sometimes, I don't know. Burgers? Sometimes they'll like sneak things by you, like an Impossible Burger, for example.
That's true.
Sometimes you can't tell.
No, I mean, when I worked at Starbucks, we had, the Impossible like little burgers that you would like put in the thing. For a while, I didn't know what an Impossible Burger was. I just thought it was a slightly unique tasting burger. I liked it.
It's honestly, it's good. And you can taste it when you taste the patty on its own. Like if you get out like a fork and a knife.
Yeah.
You could definitely tell. You could tell that it's not beef.
Mm-hmm.
But like if you have it with the whole entourage.
Yeah,
it sneaks right by you. But unlike, it like revolutionized the world of like veggie burgers. Because most veggie burgers, they're like a weird concoction of like black beans and some other shit. And it doesn't. No one's getting fooled.
Well, so let me ask you this then, Forrest. What is the difference between like a regular veggie burger and an Impossible Burger?
An Impossible Burger is like a work of science.
Okay.
Like it's
made in a lab.
It is.
Yeah.
So from my understanding, Impossible Burgers are this like weird amalgamation of like pea protein and like beet juice and like dextrose and all of this shit to basically emulate the texture and juiciness and color of meat, which is significantly different than like a veggie burger, which is some guy mixing together vegetables, not to necessarily emulate a burger, but to emulate the eating experience of one. Like it's not going to taste like beef, but it will be like, hey, here's something that's like kind of like rich and maybe even meaty depending on the beans that you use or the mushroom or whatever.
Yeah.
But like, you're not trying to get fooled into eating meat. Impossible Burgers are fooling you.
Yeah, they're because like, you eat it and you don't realize it.
Even when you like juice leaks out of it and it's like looks the same as like burger juice, which is fucking crazy.
Yeah, I'd be interested to try like, no hate to Starbucks, I guess, but like an actual like honest to God Impossible Burger at like a restaurant that really like tries to do stuff like that. Maybe Wahlburgers. Like Mark Wahlberg's burger restaurant that's strictly vegetarian, vegan, and
they don't need to be making that. Well, Mark Wahlberg doesn't need to have that.
It's too late. It exists in the world.
Yeah, there's a lot of weird people with weird burger restaurants. I just don't think it's right. Sometimes you go into outside a burger restaurant, it's just like it's not even anything you could expect. Like in DC, there used to be this place that would sell you donut burgers. Like the buns were donuts. And I'm like, yeah, this would be a great way for me to get diabetes.
Yeah, that's a good way to like knock off like 8 days of my life.
I have a like very extreme memory of my mom, because I used to point it out for like years.
The donut restaurant?
Yeah. And one day she was like, we're going. And it was like such a happy day in my childhood because I was like, oh my God, I get to have the fucking donut burger. This is like the most like gluttonous thing.
Did you eat it?
Yeah, I ate it.
Was it good?
It was great, dude. It makes sense, right?
Was it like was it a glazed donut?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, okay.
It's like sweet and salty and like I'm sure if I ate it now, I would feel like shit. But when you're a kid, your stomach is pretty invincible.
Yeah.
So maybe I had only half of it and like split the other half with my sister or something.
Yeah, I mean, that just sounds like a lot to like take in at once, especially as a kid.
I'm sure I did. I'm sure I split it. But it was like, it was actually really fucking good.
Yeah, I'd be interested. I've never tried a donut burger before in my life. Like I've seen them online. It's always been like curious.
There's so many gluttonous burgers. Like,
I mean, the burger, one of the most, I think, malleable foods on the planet. I mean, as long as you're like, you got the two, in my opinion, you got the 2 carbs and like the burger, like the
patty.
hearty burger, the patty, that's a burger. And you can like change it up and add some like very unique things, like a lettuce burger, like a lettuce wrap. I still consider that to be, a burger.
I don't think that's a burger.
Well, it's just, it's our boy Caleb, he can't eat that bread, but he wants that burger experience.
But it's not a burger, because a burger is between two buns or pieces, like,
maybe that.
But it's like it's like a similar thing. There's nothing wrong with it, but it's a lettuce wrap. That's why we don't call it a burger. We call it a lettuce wrap.
We don't call it a lettuce burger. We call it a.
My opinion on burgers is if you need.
Give me your opinion on burgers.
If you need to say like an adjective or two before it and then say burger, that tells me that it's not really a burger. Like if you're like, oh, here's my char siu burger, so it's a piece of pork belly in between buns, it's not a burger, it's a sandwich. And my thing is that sandwiches is a large umbrella term.
Yeah.
Burger is a subcategory of sandwich, which is not a large umbrella term. No. It's just a popular food, right? What you really want to say is that you're selling a sandwich, but what you want to say to sell it is that you're selling a burger.
Yeah, because sandwiches, low-key, those are boring. Like, I like a good sandwich every now and again, but, like, burger just holds
like,
so much.
What sounds better, a char siu sandwich or a char siu burger?
Ooh. Sorry, I just came my pants a little bit when you said char siu burger.
I know.
you can see the stain.
I can. Well, black pants, white cum.
Yeah, it's
just how it is.
1 + 2. That equals 3.
But yeah, so like if you have to say that you're serving something that's not, and I think there's like, it's not hard or fast, like butter burger, for example.
Yeah.
That's still a burger.
That's just a burger.
It's just, you're telling me that it's cooked in butter.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine. It still has a beef patty, the regular toppings, and a bun, right? That's still a burger. But if you're like, yeah, this is my pork burger, and it has like mushrooms and Swiss cheese, I'm like, okay, it's a ground pork sandwich.
This is clickbait.
Yeah.
You're clickbaiting me. That's not a burger. I'm looking at pork.
Yeah, and I think that it's still very delicious.
Yeah.
I just think that we don't need to use something as an umbrella term when it's not. Because it's already a subcategory of something else.
Yeah, just be confident.
Yeah.
Be confident in what you made. You don't have to like kind of sell it as something else. You made a very delicious food. Just sell that food.
Yeah. It's absolutely delicious. Just do it.
Yeah, no one's. Well, I don't know. I don't work in the food industry. I don't know if adding burger at the end is adding or bumping sales.
I'm sure it does. I 100%. I think if you're, because people look at the menu and they look at like things that stick out to them, like where
something familiar. It's like something familiar.
They're like, oh, burger. I like burgers.
Yeah.
Oh, sandwich. Sandwich. I've had a bad sandwich before.
Yeah, never had a bad burger though.
And never once in my life. So many bad burgers.
Yeah, I'm looking at the list right now.
A lot of bad burgers.
I got a couple on there.
There's just a lot of freak burgers.
Yeah, like, you gotta finish up this with these freak burgers.
There's like peanut butter on burgers. That's a regional thing.
What? I've never heard about this.
Yeah,
where's that region?
Oh God, maybe
where's that region, like, so I can avoid it?
I think maybe the Midwest.
That sounds about right.
Just fucking peanut butter on burgers.
It's like you're living in the middle of nowhere. Your closest neighbor is like 12 miles away.
This is what you do for fun.
I might as well put some peanut butter on a burger and see what that's like.
You do that and ride your bike and lift weights, and that's like it. That's all you got. Maybe you go hunting.
Yeah, you get stung by bees.
That's very fun.
Yeah, what else are you gonna do?
I love a good bee
You know that like experiment that they did on people where it's like you're in a room alone with a button that says "Don't press, you'll be electrocuted," and then like 95% of people or something, like some absurd number, like they pressed the button because they were just so bored. They were like, let me see what this button does, and then it stings them, and it's like, okay. And then a lot of them like did it like 14 times. That's what I imagine it's like living in the Midwest, and there's a beehive right over there. It's like, I gotta go hit that.
Yeah, and it's the same with putting peanut butter on your burger. Yeah. You try it and you're like, all right. And then you keep doing it 14 more times because it's like, all right.
I mean, you can't just do an experiment one time and then be like, all right, cool.
No, you have to graduate this from a theory to a law.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then you got the classic smash burger. I mean,
that's my go-to. Smash burger. And my perfect burger, smash burger is my patties, my type. I don't like pub style or like tavern style burgers. The very like thick ones.
I don't like super thick ones.
I don't think that that's better. And I don't prefer it to be grilled either.
What do you prefer?
I prefer like an Oklahoma style smash burger, which is you cook the patty on one side and you put onions on the top side of it, and then you flip it and it cooks. So the onions cook, and then it kind of like steams through and perfumes the rest of it. But you already got a lot of browning on one side, so you already have that amount of flavor.
Yeah.
And they're just like super thin, salty, oniony.
Yeah.
The onions like kind of cook, kind of caramelize a little.
Yeah.
On my perfect burger.
Yeah. Let's see. I shared my perfect burger. Yeah. You got it. It's your turn.
It's that style of cook, Oklahoma smash. Which I guess then cooked onions are kind of a topping, but like they're kind of not.
They're
it's like
it, yeah. I forgot to add cheese on mine. Sorry.
Yeah, definitely cheese. I go American.
Yeah,
I like American cheese.
Same.
I like the way it melts. I like how salty it is.
Beautiful cheese.
I don't need. I don't need to have like a fancy or like quote unquote good cheese on my burger. Like a burger satisfies a very like specific craving for me, and it's kind of like salty, unctuous, like fatty.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I don't want a cheese that doesn't melt well.
Mm-mm.
That's not me.
You don't need to. Yeah, you don't need that.
I love a lot of pickles. Lately, I've been doing this thing where I cut up all my stuff and put it in the sauce. So instead of like toppings, it's just like a chunky sauce, so that I don't have that moment where I bite into it and I like pull out a whole thing.
Yeah, and you gotta like quickly like bite more into it so that you can like cut off the
I found that this is the most efficient, like delicious way to like spread out all of your toppings very evenly. So
what are you putting? What toppings are you putting in there?
Pickles and tomatoes.
Okay.
Go in my sauce, and my sauce is like mayo based with ketchup and a lot of mustard. A little bit of pickle juice.
Ooh.
Kind of whatever I have on hand, to be honest. Sometimes, often that's like everything that's in my sauce.
Sometimes I like a little bit of banana pepper on my burger.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Nice, add some nice acidity to it.
I put on a lot of shredded crunchy lettuce as well, like a lot, because I think it adds pretty much all of the texture that you're going to get for the crunchiness, and you need to have that.
You do need crunch.
Like the white, like shredded, like the white part of the lettuce.
Yeah, if you just bite into like a regular burger with no crunch, like to me it's boring.
I agree.
It makes for a boring burger.
Yeah.
You add a little bit of crunch, now it's an exciting experience. It's got the little bit of mush in the juice, and then you got the crunch.
And that like watery bite, I think is very good, especially because I like to over season the patties.
Came my pants again.
I like to over season the patties so that when I have the watery bite, it's like actually nice.
Yeah.
That's my perfect burger.
Yeah,
very simple.
That's a good
very
burger.
Simple, pretty standard, classic.
We
like smash burger, but with like a little bit of like a little bit of oomph. A little bit of like a structural change, I guess.
A little bit of a new wave burger.
And I am gonna toast my buns. Typically a potato bun, but I fuck with brioche as well.
Are you one of those creeps that like flips the buns?
No, I don't flip the buns. That's the inverted burger.
Yeah.
It's just a gimmick, right?
At the end of the day,
I mean,
at the end of the day, it's like
wrong with it.
It's like it's the double dash of burgers. You know, it's like sometimes it's like really nice. You know, but at the end of the day, this is a gimmick. It's gonna stay within this little section. I don't need it to come back ever. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't think it makes it better. I don't think it makes it worse.
It makes it different.
It's just different. It's like a visual appeal thing. If you toast it really nicely, it is kind of nice to see that like toasted bun like facing you, looking you in the eyes.
Yeah, giving you the eyes.
Yeah, giving you the eat me eyes.
Yeah. But it's, at the end of the day, it's like...
but it's not better.
I only want one in my cart.
But we know... Okay, so like now we know what kind of burgers we like.
Yeah, we've gone through a couple of the...
we still have to go and get food.
That's true.
Is there a place that kind of like matches what we want?
Well... Forrest, lucky for you, I wrote down a list of burger restaurants before this episode.
Oh, perfect.
And we can go down the list. We can talk about them. We can put them in a tier or something, or we could just talk about them in its pure form and just be like, is this the burger that we want to go get?
Is this the burger I want right now?
Is this the burger that I want right now? I mean, we're talking about burgers. There's one place on everyone's mind. It's the burger place. It's McDonald's. It's McDonald's. It's the most popular.
Yeah, but you don't go to McDonald's because the burger's good. You go to McDonald's because the burger's consistent.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, that's another big part about going to restaurants is that sometimes it's a gamble. For one, it could be it's a lot of money. Some places like Five Guys, they're very expensive. You spend a lot of money for the burgers.
And do they back it up with flavor? Hard to say.
Yeah, well, I mean, we'll talk about it.
Sometimes.
We'll talk about it. But McDonald's, it's very cheap. In terms of the fast food world, it's extremely cheap.
And every time it's the exact same.
Every time. Well, because you get those... I get those videos where it's like fast food worker, like McDonald's worker making the burgers. And it's literally like everything is pre-made. It's all like right there. They toss the patty on the grill for
McDonald's workers are literally drones that do like just exactly what they're told.
It's like a Papa's
and
pizza.
That's your entire,
it's a Papa's game.
Yeah,
it's a Papa's simulator on Cool Math Games.
Yeah, and that's your entire job, and that's great.
Yeah, and Donald Trump, he worked in there. You know how awesome it would have been if he lost the election and we had a picture of him as working at McDonald's? You know how
fries
awesome,
in the bag, bro.
You know how put the fries in the bag, Donald Trump? That would have gone so hard.
That would have been awesome. Dude, I like that he didn't even tie his own apron.
Had someone else do it.
Someone else tie his apron for him. He looks good in the McDonald's unit.
He did.
I like him.
Hardest pick ever.
Hardest pick ever.
So yeah, what do you think about McDonald's? I mean, we talk about it's in it's very consistent.
I think you go to McDonald's because you want a McDonald's burger.
Yeah.
Like for me, a McDonald's burger doesn't really hit how I want it to. It just hits like a McDonald's burger.
Yeah.
But it's not the burger I just described.
No.
It's like heartless.
Yeah, it's something to keep you going through the day.
It's fast, convenient, and cheap.
Yeah, you go in.
It's not my favorite burger.
You go in, you give them a number and a size, and then you get the burger, and then you eat the burger, and you go, what's next?
Yeah, it's like the glory holes of burgers. You go in, you give them a number and a size. Glory hole 5, 8 inches.
Yeah.
And suddenly that's in your mouth.
Yeah, you're going to town.
And if that's what you want in your mouth, that's good for you.
Mm.
But look, I want something with a little bit more glory and a little less holes.
And I want something with a little less pink, actually. I want something with, McDonald's very famous for its pink slime incidents, if you know what I mean. Back in the mid-2000s, early 2010s, they were in big trouble for them pink slime burgers.
That was their chicken nuggets.
No, it was their burgers.
That was their chicken nuggets, for sure.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because it was just chicken farce.
No, it was their burgers,
The world was shocked by chicken farce.
Chicken farce? What's chicken farce? Oh, yeah, you told me about chicken farce. But tell the audience about chicken farce.
Well, the world was shocked because it was just an emulsified raw meat product.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's just what they look like. Like, it's not gross. Because McDonald's chicken nuggets are just chicken mousse in a kind of like a tempura batter. Basically, is what's happening. So you take chicken and you put it in a food processor, and you add like fats and traditionally like breadcrumbs and maybe eggs and stuff to kind of like stretch the product, and then you get this like bouncy, meaty, like chickeny thing.
No, they did have.
Was it in the burger?
They did have pink slime in their burgers as well, and they recently announced that they no longer have pink slime in their burgers. It's on their official website. They were like, "Do we use pink slime in the burgers? No, we don't. Not anymore. We don't."
But what it was they would centrifuge off the meat from all the stuff. So it was actually awesome. They would like centrifuge off the meat from all the bones so that they would get 100% yield.
Yeah.
From their, which is great, which means there's less food waste.
Yeah.
And then they would just turn that into slime because it was not big enough to be ground.
Mm.
And then probably bind their burgers with it. And I know they also put a similar thing in their chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
So it's like,
but the public just wasn't.
I know, but actually that's like a great thing that they were doing.
Yeah. But the people found it disgusting.
But, it's not my favorite fast food place.
No. And it's definitely, I don't want, I'm not going
going to a fast food
I haven't gone to McDonald's in like 2 years.
Same. If I'm going to a fast food place for a burger, I'm going to Wendy's.
Oh, yeah. Let's talk about Wendy's, bro. Let's talk about Wendy's.
Wendy's nuts. Oh, sorry.
Forrest, what the hell? You've been so mean to me today. You've been so mean to me today.
Wendy's nuts hit your chin.
Can I just talk about Wendy's without you fucking putting your balls on my chin? Forrest,
sorry, you won't be doing much talking with my balls on your chin.
Audio listeners, Forrest is...
Because the rest will be in your mouth.
He has his pants down and his balls are encroaching on my chin.
Yeah, get ready, boy.
Yeah, I mean, Wendy's is just like... It's kind of like... It's good enough for the price that it is, and also very convenient. Like... There's always a Wendy's like around
it's just
within
as
driving distance.
And a little bit better.
Yeah.
For me, it's just as consistent, a little bit better. I like their fries more.
That's where I differ.
I like their fries more. I think Frosties are worse than
McFlurry.
McFlurries are the best thing McDonald's does, and it's not even close.
It's egregious, actually, how good the McFlurries are.
McFlurries are incredible.
Yeah.
Frosties are fine.
Yeah. And they used to be, Frosties used to be like huge. They used to give you like a lot. Now a large is like the size of this. The size of this microphone.
They used to give you way too much. Yeah. I remember once, like the first time I got a Frosty, I was like, oh, I'll get a medium.
Mm-hmm.
And then it came in their medium soda cup.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is a fucked up amount of like ice cream dairy product to give.
Because they also used to give like big jugs for soda as well. Like for the fountain, a medium was like a large.
It was what most people would consider a large. Yeah, it was. I ate like a grotesque amount of ice cream.
It was egregious.
If that even is ice cream.
I know we're talking about burgers, but the Wendy's wedges, when it comes to potato products, that's where it's at.
Wendy's wedges are really good.
They're really good.
Also, their nuggets, I think, are the best nuggets in the game.
Their nuggets are fine.
I think they're the best nuggets in the game.
That's okay. That's an okay opinion to have. I won't fight you on that.
I just think they're crispier and juicier than McDonald's nuggets.
That's fair. I just don't. When I go to Wendy's, I'm getting burgers. That's what I'm getting.
When I go to Wendy's, I'm often getting a chicken sandwich.
Interesting.
Their chicken sandwiches are very good. The Asiago Ranch Club.
But
I believe that's what it is. I haven't had it in years.
Forrest, doth my ears deceive me? You just said chicken sandwich. That's not a burger.
You're right. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked here. I'm just talking about how much I love Wendy's.
Yeah. Okay. I get the Baconator. The Baconator, whatever 9 times out of 10, if I'm hungry, I'm going to Wendy's and I'm getting a Baconator. If I'm back here, like back home,
a Baconator is very good.
If I'm out, I'm going to Wendy's and I'm getting a Baconator.
Yeah, and you know what? They don't cut corners.
They don't.
They got square patties.
They do, which is just as natural as the circle patties that most restaurants sell. And they get in trouble a lot for... Well, they get, like, people on Twitter are like, oh, you're square patties. That's unnatural. Make them round. Make them round, you squaries.
Round, like how it comes out of the cow.
Exactly. It's
what?
It's frustrating.
Yeah. No, these people are freaking idiots.
Yeah. I'd be interested in going to Wendy's. You know, I think it's a very safe place to go.
Yeah. My thing is, like, I could throw down a little bit more for, like, a significantly better burger.
Yes. Yeah. So maybe we could book a couple plane tickets and try some In-N-Out. Maybe.
I mean, honestly, it's around the same price point. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's pretty good, but honestly, I kind of find it overhyped.
I mean, saying it's overhyped is now, like, the average opinion. Like, everyone is talking about, like, it used to be that everyone fucking loved In-N-Out. And maybe they still do. Maybe I'm not in the California...
I think everybody remembers
in the California blogosphere. When I had it, I was really excited to try it.
Yeah.
You know, it was my first time in California, and I tried it and I just thought it was okay. I thought it was okay. It filled me up. I had a smile on my face and a little bit of a wet spot in my trousers.
What's good about it is the animal style.
Mm-hmm.
It's that like they just like sauce it the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
That's what makes it good. It covers up the fact that it's just a regular burger. Yeah. Like the animal style sauce is very good.
Yeah.
So like In-N-Out for that, I think is great.
Yeah, but you know it is pretty far. I'm hungry now.
I can't wait a 6-hour flight.
Yeah, and you know what? I also can't wait like a 4 or 6 hour drive because that's how long it would take for us to get to the nearest Culver's. And I don't know if you've ever had Culver's before, but they specialize in the butter burger. Now, I've already talked about Culver's and their butter burgers and their fries in the past, so I won't go into it too much. But it's definitely not the move right now. Not salty enough. Also just too far away. But
because you want a lot of salt on your burger.
I do want a lot of salt in my burger. I kind of want to I want my mouth to pucker up like a butthole a little bit.
Yeah.
Like my chocolate starfish. I want to turn into that. I want a second chocolate starfish.
Yeah.
From how much salt is in my burger.
I want my vanilla starfish.
Yeah, you want your bleach blonde starfish.
Yeah. And whatever happens with my mouth, I want that too.
Yeah, you want that too. So yeah, I'll cross off Culver's.
Cross off Culver's. I don't want that.
I don't want to drive. I don't want to drive, and I don't want to fly out to In-N-Out.
There's an IHOP nearby.
There is an IHOP neirby.
I know that a while ago they were big for their burgers, right?
They were known for their pancakes. You know, the International House of Pancakes is what IHOP stands for.
Very delicious.
But for a while, they were kind of toying around with like, okay, I kind of did the pancake thing for a while. What if I try the burger thing out? I kind of think I have something to add to this whole burger discussion. Yeah. And they were really trying to like push that narrative forward. They were trying to like, it was like when Michael Jordan went from basketball to golf, not because he had gambling problems, but because he wanted to try out like a new sport. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
What do you...
And when he played baseball too.
Yeah. He played baseball too, but that was like... That's like if IHOP was like International House of Smoothies or something, and they tried to become IHOS. Like, that's just
a good
stupid.
Point. Yeah. No, I remember being very upset because that happened and, just how their marketing team wanted, I went and I ordered a burger.
Mm-hmm.
I got one of their internationally famous burgers, and I'll say it was very regular.
Yeah.
Look, I think the food at IHOP is honestly of shockingly good quality, but only because I expect it to be really bad.
Yeah, that's the thing about IHOP is that like you expect to go in there and like kind of have a mediocre time and whatnot, but then you eat it and you're like, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I eat it
and I'm like, yeah, that was all right.
In your mind, you think it's like better than what it actually is, but it's really just like...
Yeah. But also, you know what? Every single time we go to IHOP, it's weird.
It is.
So I don't really want to...
Every time we go to IHOP, we see someone we know.
Every time without fail, and it's always someone we don't want to be seeing.
Yeah.
And they always, I often don't remember their names.
They always love to see us.
And they're so excited. They're so happy that we're there.
Yeah.
And I'm not upset that they're in the planet.
No.
I'm just upset that we're in the same part of the planet.
They're in front of my eyeballs, and I don't like that.
Yeah.
Because if things I don't like are in front of my eyeballs, I want to wash them away from the universe.
Exactly. And look, I don't want to kill someone today.
No.
I did that yesterday.
Yeah. I almost did it yesterday, but instead I didn't.
It's very annoying. I had to dig a very deep hole. It was just
I saved a life. Because I could have killed that guy, but I didn't, so I saved
every day I save a life because I don't give in.
Yeah, we're heroes.
We are heroes.
Yeah, I went to IHOP recently with a couple of friends. One of the workers, he saluted me like I was in the army. He was like,
yeah, you know what? They just employ weird fucking people there.
They do. It's bizarre. What about Carl's Jr.? How do you feel about Carl's Jr.?
Can I be honest, George?
Be honest with me.
I fucking hate Carl's Jr.
Really?
Yeah, that little starry asshole looking me in the eyes.
Forrest, that hurts my heart. I love Carl's Jr. I love Carl. I mean, anytime, I talked a while ago about my road trip that I went on. Beautiful road trip. The big, beautiful road trip.
The big, beautiful road trip.
One of the main destinations that we would go to is Carl's Jr. Because, it's all over the place. It's another one of those restaurants that, like, it's road trip food. Carl's Jr. is road trip food. So you're going down the road. I don't really want McDonald's. That's like everywhere. I'm looking for something that I don't normally try out.
Yeah.
Carl's Jr. is right there. And you know what? Their burgers are fine.
But that's the thing. It's just fine. And you want something a little bit more than fine. If I'm on a road trip.
No, not on a road trip.
I want something more than fine. If I'm on a road trip, I'm thinking like something good.
Really?
Like something like Hardee's.
What?
I just think that's really where the burger is at.
Forrest, how are you in the professional cooking industry with Hardee's?
I don't know.
Hardee's?
I just think it's way better, dude.
Do you have a Hardy right now for Hardee's?
Yeah. So what if I do?
No, I
every time I step into that place, I can't help but whip it out because it's so Hardee's.
No. Forrest, let me tell you something. A little while ago, I told the audience about my road trip, the fucking awful road trip that I went on with my fucking family. And,
not the big, beautiful road trip.
Oh, no, that one was big and beautiful. This one was huge and awful. And, we were driving down the road and, I'm looking to, get through the day. I've been in a car for 8 hours looking at nature and I'm car sick and my family pulls in and they're like, okay, we're gonna go eat some food and it's Hardee's. And now my day is somehow even worse because I'm eating at the worst restaurant. I mean, the food, when you're on a road trip, you don't want just fine. You want the top of the line dishes. You want fucking culinary art.
Yeah, you want Hardee's.
Just to make it through. And it's Hardee's is just fine. Carl's Jr. is where it's at.
But honestly, on a road trip, most of the time, I find myself somewhere at a Cracker Barrel.
I've never been to Cracker Barrel in my entire life.
Been once. I didn't get the burger, but I'll tell you what, my sister got the burger, and actually, I ate it. It's one of those, it's the same as IHOP, right? You expect it to be bad. Suddenly, you're eating it, and you're like, this is significantly better than I thought it would be. It's not good per se, but in the setting you're in, you're surprised, and that is good.
Yeah, it gets it's like, you look at the environment, people are shitting their pants, people are puking, it's a lot of old people.
Yeah.
Okay, so this burger's
you just spent 20 minutes in the gift shop.
Yeah,
which is by far the best part of Cracker Barrel.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've never been, but I assume so. I mean, any place that has a gift shop has to have a good burger. Speaking of places that, have a gift shop
and a fantastic burger.
Rainforest Cafe.
Yeah.
You remember Rainforest Cafe?
I remember.
You, me, Jack.
That food was good.
I'm really excited to go back there again.
Me too, and we'll have to try the burger.
Yes. I mean, we tried it last time, and, it was an unimaginable experience. It has not left my mind. But I cannot talk about it right now because it's just escaping me.
Because it's just making you too hungry.
That's a burger that I would be willing to drive 4 hours to try.
I would get that burger.
Yeah.
If it was
with the
30 minutes away, I would get it.
Oh, so often.
You know what I mean?
So if they still had the one at Tyson's, oh my God. You were an Arby's guy? Are you an Arby's?
I've never had Arby's in my life, dude.
There is
I feel like you don't get the burger there, right? You get the other meat sandwiches.
Yeah, but do they even have burgers at Arby's? I feel like
they have the meats, so they must have the burgers.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I feel like
If meat, then burger, George.
There is video evidence of me eating Arby's, actually. Yeah. I remember for George's Lunch Review, the movie, Avik did not want to eat the Arby's sandwich, so I had to eat it for him.
Yeah.
But that was not a burger. I think it was just some other meat thing. So
Arby's,
actually, I'm wasting time right
Arby's
now.
is one of those things that I've always been way too scared to try. But, like, I really want to say that I've had Arby's, but also I don't want to be able to say I've had Arby's.
Yeah.
It just kind of intimidates me.
It's kind of like all roads lead to, like, you feeling like shit. You know what I mean? Because you can't join in on the hoopla of people, like, shitting on Arby's, but you also don't want to shit because of Arby's. Yeah. Which is what Arby's will do to you.
Speaking of feeling like shit.
Yeah.
Burger King. Do you remember?
Yes, I was hoping we could bring this up. I was hoping.
Remember when we waited, like, 1.5 hours in the line to get that fucking Miles Morales burger?
Yeah, the black burger.
The black burger from Burger King? Mm-mm. Only for them to be out of black buns and red buns?
Why? How?
And toys?
How, Forrest, did every single car wait in that line for an hour? What were they doing in there? And why were we all so complacent and waiting?
We had nothing better to do.
That's true.
We were high schoolers.
That's true.
You have nothing. You have no commitments.
God, what time? It feels like it was like late at night when we went to go buy it, right?
I think it was like 8 p.m.
Yeah, it was something egregious.
We had nothing better going on.
Like I remember it became nighttime, like while we were waiting.
The sun did set,
and then we were finally got up there, and they were like, "The bread's not red." And we were like,
"Yeah." We were like, they were like, yeah, we're out of the boxes, the red bread and the toys, but you can have the white cheese that comes on it. And we said, yeah, that sounds great.
Yeah, we just didn't feel like going to a different Burger King, I guess, which would have taken less time.
I think there was no other Burger King.
We could have driven like to a different town to get it.
I would have.
Which would have taken less time. But the point still stands that we were so dedicated that we waited an hour and a half in that line for a burger that wasn't black or red.
We ate it. And we both were like, yeah, I feel like shit right now.
Yeah, it was awful. It was
30 minutes after, we were like, dude, do you feel bad?
Do you actually feel like your body wants to kill itself?
Yeah.
And like, yes, it did.
Yeah. I considered many times driving right into many ditches.
Yeah, right into a ditch.
Right into oncoming traffic.
Yeah, just into
hoping
the forest.
And praying.
Into the forest.
I'm not sure if you noticed this, but at one point I closed my eyes for 30 minutes straight while driving, trying to kill myself.
Well, yeah, you let go of the wheel and just stood on, like, pressed it on the gas, and I had to
take the wheel.
I had to hold it because I actually wanted to go use the bathroom. Like, that's how I wanted to go.
I just wanted to kill myself and have that happen after I died.
That's fair. Well, yeah, because you die, you shit, but it's like, I don't want to,
like final gift to the world.
I didn't want to die and then shit out a Burger King burger, and that's my final gift to the world. A Burger King burger where the bun is not red or black.
Then they know why I wanted to kill myself.
Well, that's fair.
And then someone could probably sue for a lot of money. I was trying to set my family up.
I take back a previous statement I made earlier in this episode. There are absolutely bad burgers, and they all come from Burger King. However, that being said, their chicken fries are great.
Their chicken fries are awful, just really, really great packaging. Their chicken fries are not good.
The chicken fries, they have cute packaging. I thought
pretty much everything at Burger King sucks, except I had a Whopper.
Yeah.
Within the past year, and I was shocked.
Yeah, that good, huh?
The Whopper is actually pretty good. The Whopper stands up. Mm-hmm. It's the only thing on the menu that I think is actually good, but you will feel like shit. But a Burger King Whopper, if you get it, it has a little bit of... they're the only ones that like have some char on their burgers. Mm-hmm. It's big, satisfying. It's around the same size as a Whataburger.
Yeah.
Burger.
A Whataburger?
A Whataburger.
Have you had Whataburger?
I have had a Whataburger, yeah.
I've never had Whataburger before. You have to
for me, it's like better than McDonald's, worse than Wendy's. The bread is sweeter, which I kind of like. Mm-hmm. But overall, it was not an experience that I felt was like life-changing. But if I was drunk when I had it, I might rate it a 9 out of 10.
Interesting. I'll have to try it.
It's like one of those things. It's one of those foods that when you have it sober, you're like, this would hit if I was in a different state.
Yeah. That makes sense. There's no Whataburgers nearby. Are there any nearby?
I was in New Mexico.
You were in New Mexico. Okay, so I probably have to...
They're a pretty, like, southern, southwest thing, I think.
I'd have to, like, go out.
I think they started in Texas.
I have to, like, fly somewhere in order to try Whataburger, and then I would have to get, like, high or drunk or something.
On the plane, probably. And then probably just keep getting drunk. Yeah. So that you don't, like... the thing is, you never want to stop the party, right?
No.
So you just... and then after that, you might as well keep being drunk after the flight.
Might as well.
And on your flight back.
Yeah, and then piss your pants like on the street outside the Whataburger, and they're like, this guy again.
Yeah, they're like, this guy again, but you know what? He always throws down and you get like 5 burgers.
Yeah, the party isn't over with this guy.
Yeah, party never ends. And you might just never want to end the party.
The party in his pants, which is filled with pee-pee.
I've noticed a lot of commentary about you and stuff being in your pants today.
Yeah.
Just wanted to throw that out there.
It's on purpose. I currently have semen and piss in my pants.
All right.
Looking to add some shit too.
Speaking of shit,
I'll try to hide it.
Speaking of shit, how do we feel about Sonic?
I think it's shit. I think Sonic is somehow worse than Burger King.
Here's the only good thing about Sonic.
Yeah.
It's like one of the few chains that still has actual drive-ins, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool as a novelty. Mm. And that gets you in the door, and nothing keeps you coming back.
No. They're really good at getting people to try them. And then afterwards, they're really bad at keeping people like coming back for more. You know, they have all these like crossovers with like you know, SpongeBob and whatnot. And it's like, that's just, it ain't doing it. It ain't doing it for me. But I like seeing the people come out in like the roller skates.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I wish they
have a great vibe.
They do. They have you know what? I'll give them the award for best vibe in the fast food business. Right now?
Actually, yeah.
I'd give them best vibe.
Yeah. Ever since McDonald's got rid of the Play Place and their GameCubes, it's just not good.
Yeah. Once they got rid of the N64s, like the vibe was completely ruined at McDonald's. But then it's like, you know, you add Sonic, you know, the vibe is immaculate. You get the food and the day's ruined.
Yes. 100%.
That is the Sonic experience.
Yeah. It's good right up until you eat. Honestly, that's why I'm always hanging out at Sonic.
Yeah, you're always out there loitering and spray painting shit.
Pissing my pants.
Pissing your pants.
Being drunk.
Yeah, it's awesome. What about Bob's Burgers? Have you ever been to Bob's Burgers before?
No, I've never been to Bob's Burgers. Where is that? Springfield?
No, I think it's in New Orleans. I think somewhere down there in Louisiana. I've been there a couple of times. It's pretty good. I heard they use human meat in their burgers, which is
I've always wanted to try that, if I can be very honest.
Yeah, it's pretty good actually.
Porky.
Is
it still a burger if it has human in it?
Well, it was like the burger with like a finger sticking out.
Because you'd have to say that it's a human burger, which again quantifies the type of burger, qualifies the type of burger.
Found it. Well, I think what it was that like someone ate a burger and then they like took the burger out of their stomach and like mixed it with like, you know, his like bicep meat, his like thigh meat a little bit. I saw them do it in the back. It was actually it was pretty cool. It was like
sounds quite traumatizing.
It was like watching it's like watching the food be made. You know, it's like very interesting. It's like Subway. You know, it's like what parts of the body do you want?
I'm eating fresh.
Yeah, I saw the guy. They killed him right back there.
Oh, I do. I like that kind of like fresh, never frozen thing.
Yes, I like it a lot, which is why I love Wendy's.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I mean, I'd highly recommend. I mean, everyone has to try human meat at least one time in their life. Because then you can't know if you like it or not.
It's true. And then how are you going to know how to live the rest of your life?
Exactly, if you've never tried it. What about Steak and Shake? Have you ever had Steak and Shake before? Am I just throwing out a bunch of bangers that
I've never had Steak and Shake. To me, it's like basically the same as Shake Shack. Because in my head, they're the same.
They have very similar sounding
But they have steak burgers, right? Which are different. They're like, is this true? Do they have steak burgers? Steak burgers are different because they're like hand cut.
They have regular hamburgers there.
Okay.
They have regular hamburgers there. I mean, I can only speak for the one at VCU, which is like put on by the university itself, like in a big like college like conservatory area. So it's like you can use your like Monopoly money there, and it's like, you know, it's already like it's like a Xerox of a Xerox in a way, because it's like, you know, Steak and Shake, you know, already kind of sucks, and then you put it in like a college like cafeteria, and it's like, god damn, that's like even worse than like that's like the worst denominator of fast food burger. Mm-hmm. So like, you know, I've tried it. I didn't like it, and you know, 3 strikes you're out. I've tried it 3 times over the course of VCU. It's not for me.
It just doesn't hit. So it's much worse than Shake Shack.
It's much worse than Shake Shack, and like. All my friends, they get it, and they always get sick afterwards. And I tell them, no, this is real. I'm like, you every time you go to Steak and Shake, you always get sick afterwards. And I tell you, don't go there again, and you agree with me. And then I see you here in front of me eating steak.
The call of the siren.
It's awful. It's awful.
You know, have you ever? I'm going off script here. Have you ever had Damn Big Buns?
Damn Big Buns? No.
It's like a local chain here.
To here?
Yeah.
Interesting.
There's very good burgers.
Okay. I'd love to try it.
I'd recommend it. They're kind of like Shake Shack in the way that it's like, or Five Guys, where it's like a little bit more expensive, but it's also clear that they put a little bit more effort into the burgers.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just good. It's good. They have like rotating specials with like different flavors and like interesting toppings.
Mm-hmm.
I'd highly recommend it.
Yeah, I'll have to try. I mean, that sounds really good. Do they have like really big buns? Is that like their selling point?
Honestly,
or is it just the
it's
name?
regular buns. Okay. I think the selling point is that their name is funny.
Yeah, their name. Yeah, it's one of those restaurants.
Yeah,
fucking pieces of shit. I mean, you brought up Five Guys just now. Might as well talk about Five Guys. Five Guys to me, that's what that's if I have money in my pocket and I've been a good little boy, Five Guys is the place that I go. I treat Five Guys, especially at VCU, as like that's my treat. When my mom comes up to like maybe come see a show or something, or she's in the Richmond area because she's been doing a lot of training up there or down there, and so we'll meet up and she'll be like, oh, what do you want to go? And I'll be like, maybe Five Guys, and so that she could pay for like my $25 meal.
It's ridiculous.
It's absolutely crazy because I get like the double burger, bacon, cheese, wombo combo.
The works.
Yeah, I get the works, and I get the fries where they give you too many fries to like justify the price, but it's just too many fries. Like, please, like I saw you put you don't have to scoop more fries in. I'm not gonna eat that all.
Yeah, I think that Five Guys for me is one of the most like variable dining experiences that I could have. Like sometimes the Five Guys cook is really good, and I have like an excellent Five Guys burger, and I'm like, this was worth it. Like their ingredients are a little bit higher quality. They're making it fresh.
It's smash burgers.
It is smash burgers, and they like searing it properly. But sometimes I have Five Guys, and I'm like, this is a waste of money. The burger is like messy, and it's like totally under seasoned, and it's like just not what you want.
Yeah, Five Guys, you guys get wettest burger award.
It is an entirely messy dining experience, which I don't mind. I kind of like getting like down and dirty with my burger.
Oh yeah,
but when Five Guys hits and the cook cares, it's very good.
Yeah. I mean,
it's a little bit too variable for me.
Yeah.
I'd rather go to like a Shake Shack, which is, I think, at Five Guys best and at Shake Shack's best, Five Guys is a little bit better. I think Shake Shack is actually very good, and it's more consistent, like much more consistent.
I haven't figured out how I feel about Shake Shack yet, because like every time I've tried it, I think it's like the opposite of like, an IHOP burger where I'm going in expecting like a really bad time, and then I eat it and I'm like, oh, that was actually really good. I think I always go into Shake Shack expecting more than I get. Like the burgers are a lot smaller.
I think they could always put, their burgers are very small, and I think they could put a little bit more salt, but they're always pretty well made.
They're well made, but like I'm always underwhelmed when I go to Shake Shack.
And I don't like their type of fries. They do like the ruffle fries.
They do the ruffle fries, and they give you that like fry fork, which is like
those fries for me remind me of like living in a cartoon world, and I don't like that.
No, I just the crinkle cut fries. It makes me feel. It makes me feel fake.
Yeah.
Like you were saying, the cartoon world. And I also get that way with the lettuce. For some reason, the lettuce specifically feels really fake to me at Shake Shack.
Interesting.
Because like whenever I have a Shake Shack burger, it's always like, you got the lettuce part. They don't use the part like at the end that's like really crunchy and raised. They use the part at like the other end that's like a little bit soggy and like flimsy a little bit. Yeah. That's what I've noticed with the Shake Shack lettuce. I always find it very underwhelming because it doesn't give me that like
you want that like white part of the lettuce, not the green part.
No, I don't need the green part because like that green part doesn't add anything for me. It adds like extra things to fill my stomach with, but like with the white part, it adds that beautiful.
Okay,
crunch.
how about like Elevation? That's like a similar, but it's like more local.
That's true.
Think the beef is higher quality.
I feel like they've kind of disappeared over the years. There was one right by our place a while ago. That one left, and that was like the easiest access one. Yeah. There's one at Tyson's, but
I see them every now and again in DC. They're around still, but I don't think they're doing much growth. Yeah,
and it's just like in my heart of hearts, I have no drive to go to Elevation Burger. I
used to go to Elevation Burger all the time.
It's like a novelty to me.
But now I never go, and it is because it's no longer convenient, which means that the burger can't have been that good.
Yeah, it's like like we were talking about it with Sonic. You go in and you try, but it's not really like keeping you if it's not convenient. I'm never. Here's what it is. I'm never going to seek Elevation Burger out.
Yeah, that is what you want, right? You want to go out of the way for a burger.
That's what I want right now. I want to go out of the way for
a burger worth going out of the way for.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. And you know what? I'm going to say it. The only place that I could really see myself going out of the way for a burger, at least right now in my brain, is underwater.
Oh, I know this good spot.
Yeah. What's it called?
It's called the Krusty Krab.
I think I've heard it. Oh, you know what? I've definitely tried it before.
Something Bottom?
Sandy Bottom.
Yes.
Sandy Bottom.
Yeah, the Krusty Krab and Sandy Bottom.
Yeah.
I hear they have a special on right now. It's called the Krabby Patty.
Okay. Yeah. What's it made out of?
Honestly, dude, I have no idea, but I'm pretty sure it's sea beef. Interesting.
What the hell is sea beef?
From sea cows.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that'd make more sense than shrimp.
They make a lot more sense than crab.
Okay, well, not a lot more.
Makes a lot more sense than crab.
Yeah, crab makes more sense than shrimp.
No, because I heard the owner's a crab.
Well, yeah, but have you ever seen any other crabs around?
In my life, yeah, I've seen tons of crabs.
Yeah, but in Bikini in Sandy Bottom. In Sandy Bottom.
I haven't been there that often.
That's fair. I mean, it's off the coast of Florida. You know, where you're in Florida a lot. You were there recently, but I don't think you went down.
I am in Florida more than the average person.
You actually are. I was gonna try and make a joke that you are down there a lot, but actually you're down there seemingly like every 6 months or so. It's what it seems. It's what it seems to me like.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes Florida calls.
And you know what? The Krabby Patty. I'm putting my ear to the sky right now. Putting my ear to the water.
Mm-hmm.
The Krabby Patty is not calling my name. The judges over there.
Yeah.
They're throwing down the red card. Straight zeros across the board. They don't want the Krabby Patty because we're gonna take them to.
But I heard it was good enough for the king.
For King Neptune.
Yeah.
Yeah, he loved it.
If he said it was good, I mean, he has a royal palate.
That's true. Have you ever had Jack in the Box?
No.
All right, moving
no.
on.
Have you?
I think I did, but it's Jack in the Box, very unmemorable burger location. It's kind of similar to not Culver's, it's kind of similar to like, you know, Hardee's or Carl's Jr., where it's like, you know...
Carl, wait. Say that again?
Carl. Oh, sorry, my stomach just started grumbling really hard.
You said you're okay to go out of the way for a burger, right?
I think so.
I had this excellent burger in New Jersey.
Do you hear that?
I think I do.
Mr. B6000.
Oh my God, George. George, we have to go to Beast Burger.
Wait, didn't we? We went to Beast Burger a while ago, right?
And we have to go back.
Wait, have we ever talked about the Beast Burger experience on the podcast?
I don't think so, George. It was incredible.
Oh my God, it was glorious. I mean, we ordered half the menu.
We ordered a lot of.
We ordered the Carl grilled cheese.
The Carl's grilled cheese, which was just inverted buns.
Yeah. Awful. We ordered the Chandler style burger.
Chandler style. It was biblically good.
Yeah, the obviously the Beast Burger.
The Beast Burger itself.
Yeah,
the namesake was great.
Did we have a fourth burger?
No, I don't think so. We had the special fries, the Beast fries, right?
That's true. I feel like we're forgetting a burger.
We didn't get the Chris one, right?
We did.
Oh, we did?
We did get the Chris one. It was our favorite.
It was. Oh God, it was good.
It was really good.
Honestly, I would 100% go back to the America Dream Mall just to have more Mr. Beast Burger because, you know, I've heard that you can get it other places, but it's just not so good.
No, I mean, it's through like a ghost kitchen, and those are famously unreliable.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to Mr. Beast Burger. I mean, he is suing his own company.
Yeah, I actually think you can't even really get them anymore.
Yeah, right? I think he's tried to like stop it altogether.
You can still get a delicious Beast Burger at the American Dream Mall itself.
Mm.
The only location that is like physical.
Yeah, it's the only physical location.
They have a beautiful red circle in it.
Big beautiful
red circle.
And you know we were talking
about merch store.
We can talk about gift shops. This place has a gift shop.
Honestly, George, it sounds like this is the perfect burger for us. It's honestly like a great smash burger.
Yes.
It's well seasoned.
Lots of good toppings.
Good toppings. Good variety within the different burger options without going crazy.
Great environment.
Good fun environment. Yes. And a lot of activities to do once you're post and pre burger coital experience.
Yep. before and after you were full. I cannot wait for this. This is just clicked in my mind. Since we're going to see Tyler, the Creator, in New Jersey, we're going to be going up there with Leah. We're going to go. I am hoping and praying that in that one trip, we take Leah to both Mr. Beast Burger and Rainforest Cafe.
Oh, dude. Is it close to Newark? Probably. Close enough.
I mean, yeah, close. We could definitely try. I mean, we're going to be spending like a quote-unquote day there.
Yeah,
So if we, we can...
George, I can't wait to have Mr. Beast Burger again. I don't even know if I can wait until we get there. We might have to go now.
Yeah, I'm down to... Well, before we go... Are you more excited for Beast Burger or Rainforest Cafe? It's a tough one. And this is off... We're not talking burgers right now. We're just talking overall, like, experience.
Overall experience?
Mm-hmm.
Do I get to include showing how fucking crazy and, like, just, like, dystopian the American Dream Mall is?
Yeah.
As part of the Mr. Beast Burger experience?
You definitely can.
Because if I count all of that in, then it's the Beast Burger.
It's Beast Burger.
If it's just the meal, honestly, Rainforest Cafe.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be more filling at Rainforest Cafe, and it's going to be better because it's like a...
It's like a real restaurant.
Yeah.
But if I count the whole experience, there's more to do in the American Dream Mall and more fucked up shit to look at.
So much to do.
Like, way too much.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we've settled it. Forrest, I'm closing this book, closing this whole burger discussion, because we have found the burger place for me. It's Mr. Beast Burger.
It's Mr. Beast Burger. And who could have seen that coming?
Who could have seen that
It's honestly
coming?
like Five Guys quality. The fries aren't that as good, clearly. But it's like Five Guys quality, but like much cheaper.
Yeah. It is at a cheaper price, which is I find fascinating.
Yeah, and what sets Five Guys apart for me is the fries, but we're not talking about fries today.
No, we're talking about burgers. I mean, fries are a quintessential part of the burger experience.
But we're talking about burgers.
We'll do a fry episode.
We'll do a fry episode.
We'll do a fry
We'll fry that fish when we get to it.
Exactly. But right now, we gotta fill that stomach. My stomach.
Yeah.
And your stomach.
And mine. I'll be hungry by the time we get up to the American Dream Mall.
That's true. It is 4 hours away, so
yeah.
I'll just call off of work.
We better get going.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching today's episode. Let us know down below, what's your favorite burger place? What's your quintessential burger? What are some burger variations that you love? Leave that all in the comments down below.
Yeah, and make sure to like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Maybe tell a friend about your favorite burger. Look, I'd love to start a whole thing where everybody talks about burgers all the time, and it's all we talk about.
Yeah.
There's nothing else in the world except for burgers, and we all dress up like burgers all the time.
It's the only food.
And that's it, and that's the world. We live in a world of burgers.
Sorry, Forrest, you just described heaven to the audience.
I know. Anyways.
Yeah, we're gonna go.
We gotta go.
Yeah.
So we'll see you guys later. Bye.
Yeah, bye. Cool. Let's go get some Mr. Beast Burger.